So in yesterday's video, we reported on Diego Sanchez accusing Austin Trout of cheating during their bare-knuckle boxing match over the weekend. Diego lost via TKO in the 4th round because the doctor said that Diego had taken too much damage. Diego said, first of all, I didn't get any Vaseline put on me. Secondly, I did feel that Vaseline all on his shoulder and his neck during the fight. It was put on so heavy I could not utilize the clinch. This is cheating. I am the victorious champion and I count this as a win. Hopefully we can get the decision overturned. I will be talking with my lawyer soon. Now today there's video footage going around of what looks like a member of Austin Trout's team rubbing Vaseline on his shoulders. Let me know what you guys think of the footage in the comments.
He's putting Vaseline in this dude's hands to put it on his neck. So Diego Sanchez cannot clearly clinch because it'll be too greasy and slippery. Watch. Look at this. Put it on his neck. Look. Cheat. Cheater. Look at that. Look at that cheat.
Ben Askren breaks down why power slap is gross. Askren says although Dana White has a point about boxers taking more damage than power slap competitors, it's harder to watch because the person getting slapped can't dodge or duck and is completely defenseless.
What's up, guys? Just finished yoga class. I got steam coming off me with my beautiful wife, Amy. Hey, Amy. Hey, I've been thinking about this for a while. Why is power slap so gross? And you know, when you listen to Dana White's logic about it, where boxers take significantly more blows to the head, it's true. It's totally true. I'm hypocritical. I did mixed martial arts. Now, there were fights where I didn't get hit, obviously, but there was many where I did and take more than a couple shots. So what I think it comes down to is this. There's just something about someone being fully defenseless. They are not allowed to dip, duck, dive, block, nothing. They're just defenseless, and they just get smacked hard as shit. And there's something about that to me that is so unappetizing. And I don't like that there's strategy. There's really no skill, right? Because there's really no toughness because either you go unconscious or you don't. It's not a matter of toughness. So that's why I find power slap gross. What about you guys?
Aljamain Sterling on his YouTube channel reveals that he will be defending the bantamweight title against Henry Cejudo on May 6th.
I'm fighting May 6th against Henry Cejudo. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Again, I think Henry's a very tough dude, very accomplished in the wrestling world. I think also in the MMA world. He's had his ups and downs the same way I have, and he's shown the ability to bounce back, and I think that's what makes us very, very similar, that wrestling grit, that wrestling mentality, and how to keep improving, how to keep growing, and how to keep learning. And with that being said, always being a seeker of knowledge. I think he's a little strange outside of that. You can look past that. You can see that he's a tough competitor and he's in there to win every single time he makes the walk. And I'm going to be doing the absolute same thing. And I can't wait for this matchup because I think it's two guys that won't back down. And I think the wrestling might cancel each other out. We will see. If I'm able to actually ragdoll him, we're going to figure out in the first 5 minutes. And then from there, we'll figure out if we want to waste a ton of energy grappling or do we want to put these to the test and show the world what high-level grapplers can actually do when it comes to striking. I know you guys were impressed with Usman versus Colby Covington. That was a striker's delight, and I would not be surprised if this fight is exactly the same way. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. Henry, I cannot wait for the challenge to fight you, and I know and I hope you can't wait to fight me as well. The crowd deserves a big fight. This is a big fight for the bantamweight division, the best division in the entire UFC and across the world, in my personal opinion. I'm happy that I'm sitting on top of the throne. I know you're happy that you've been once on top of this throne. And let's go out there and show the world some magic and make some good things happen and make this one for the history book. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I don't give a about the cringe and all that. I'm taking you very, very seriously, and I cannot wait to put my shin across your head and show you that you're good, but you're just not on my level.
Recently, Ciryl Gane revealed that he doesn't even train unless he has a fight booked. He said, "I love grappling, but unfortunately I'm lazy. That's the truth. I only train when a fight is announced. I have a lot of media obligations, professional opportunities outside of the sport. You can't say no to all of these things. I also have to give my time to my family. Rest well. If I look back at my career, this is a regret. I only train when a fight is announced. I had my fight against Tuivasa in September, barely trained since then, and now I'm back at it since the Jones fight has been announced. John McCarthy and Josh Thomson on the Weighing In podcast react to this. Big John says that Gane is making a built-in excuse, and Josh doesn't even believe it.
Do you believe him?
You know, I'll say he's saying the truth, but I also look at someone, in my opinion, who's already putting in a built-in excuse.
Yeah, I can look at it that way though too. I can see it that way. I don't believe him. I think he trains. His progression though, from the first time I saw him fight to his most recent fight, he's gotten better. And I don't know if it's just because he's more relaxed, more calm out there, but he's got a little bit of grappling now, and maybe he's picked it up, when he has only been in a fight camp. But not a lot of those guys in the heavyweight division want to go to the ground anyways.
Yeah, guess what?
John Jones is. John Jones is. Yeah. So, I also look at it too. This could be one of those things where he is basically saying this, but then Jones going to get out there and try to take him down, and he's going to stuff a couple takedowns, maybe potentially stuff a couple takedowns. And if he does, then it's like, okay, then we knew you were lying. I don't believe it, to be honest, only because I think he says, oh, I've got all these outside opportunities. Those outside opportunities are going to dry up if you don't win.
Yeah.
Yesterday, UFC heavyweight Tom Aspinall had some harsh words for Conor McGregor. On Conor McGregor's return against Michael Chandler, Aspinall said, honestly, I'm not that interested in it. I'll still watch it, but I'm kind of like over McGregor. For me, there's way more exciting fights out there than that. The heavyweight fight coming up that I'm super invested in, the London card, Leon Edwards, I could sit here and name them all day. There's another 20 fights I'm more interested in. Will I watch it? Yeah. But if it gets canceled, I won't be upset about it. Conor McGregor fired back via Twitter. He wrote at Aspinall MMA, Mushhead Rat, keep your comments to yourself. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the back and forth between Sean Strickland and Bare Knuckle FC. The first one's from Rick Grimes. It says BKFC would sign Strickland in a heartbeat, let's be real. The second one's from Mr. Beats Gaming. It says Sean is completely right. Half of the time BKFC fights have at least one guy that looks like he got pulled out of the crowd and is throwing his first punch ever. And the final one's from Cody. It says respect to Sean. Might not always have the hottest takes or best opinion, but he always sticks to his guns and is absolutely hilarious while doing so. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.